tranquility, and then you're going to transfer the truth to every situation in your life, and you will have peace, because once you transfer the truth to every situation in your life, you will no longer feel like you are a victim of anything. And if you're no longer the victim of anything, because you know that you create your reality and you can change it anytime that you want to, you will have real peace. And how do you change it anytime you want to? Good question. I always ask good questions and nobody else does. Good question. I apply my teaching to every situation that comes up in my life. You see, I'm the one that's determining how I see you. And if I'm the one determining how I see you, then how I feel about you is at my choice all day long. So if I'm the one that's giving everything the meaning that it has for me, then I could feel good all day long. But I'm having different thoughts so I can have different feelings. I'm giving myself different thoughts so I can evoke different feelings out of myself. That's why I'm giving myself this thought. Like if I want to feel bad, I know who to think of. If I want to feel happy, I know who to think of. If I don't want to worry, I know what thoughts to think not to worry. You see what I'm saying? You can tell how you want to feel by what you think. Like if you want to be depressed, you know what part of your body to think about.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be mad, you know what incident you can bring up in a second to make you upset. So really your thoughts are just giving you the kind of feelings that you've decided to experience. So first you decide how you want to feel, and then you have the thought to bring you that feeling. First you decide how you want to feel, then you think the thing. I want to feel like I'm not enough. Well, if my father told me I was never enough, I go back to my childhood when my father belittled me. But I'm going back to the childhood when my father belittled me so that I can think the thought that's going to give me the feeling that I'm unworthy and not enough. So I just really want to feel unworthy and not enough, so I use the thought to give me the feeling. And that's what we do all day long. And so we got to decide which thoughts we want to keep and which thoughts we want to let go of. What thoughts are valuable and what thoughts are not? Well, that's going to depend on my goal. So when I get to the point that I'm applying this to every situation, that I'm not a victim, I am powerful, I am innocent, I am loving, I'm the one that's determining how I'm looking at it, how I'm feeling right now is coming from me. I didn't create myself, there's something greater than me that I can listen to, and I use that in every situation that comes up in my life. At that point, the Course says, you have achieved the stage of real peace. And when you really got peace, I mean, you really are feeling fulfilled. He says, that's heaven. It's not a place. It's a condition, it's a state of mind, it's the way you're seeing things, it's the way you're feeling. And so he says that once you get to the point that you're at a stage of real peace, then getting to real happiness is really, really easy. Because when you're peaceful, you can hear your own inner guidance when you're peaceful. When you're peaceful, you can hear your own inner guidance when you're peaceful. When you're in conflict, you can't hear your own inner guidance, you're just hearing your conflicting thoughts. So the first thing you owe yourself in any situation that you want to get guidance in would be what? To give yourself real peace. Well, how can I do that? By giving the learning that I am studying, whatever my path is. I need to apply it to this situation. Oh, you mean that's why I learned my path? That's why I studied? Yes. So that when things did happen, you would use what the heck you've been studying. Oh, what I used to do is when I get mad, I use the old stuff that I believed before the new stuff I was studying, and I would only use the stuff I was studying when I felt good. That's what I used to do. When I'm in a good mood, I'm Mr. I create my own reality. I'm innocent. Spirit is everywhere. I love everybody. Somebody cross me, kill that son of a bitch! Kill him! Get my affirmation and my 45. You are the holy child of God. Proud! Don't tell me y'all haven't felt that way sometime. Then you turn around and make yourself feel guilty because you're supposed to be so spiritual that you shouldn't want to twist somebody's head off. Then you send yourself even further into guilt and fear. But you had those thoughts so that you could have that feeling, whatever that feeling was. So go ahead and have the feeling. If I want to feel mad right now, I just feel mad. And don't judge it. Because I'm thinking these thoughts to make me mad. So obviously I just want to have the experience of anger. So I just go ahead and feel my anger. But truthfully, we can't do that. Because we're supposed to be happy all the time. And love everybody all the time. And feel good all the time. No matter what happens, you're supposed to be happy. Why? Because I am spiritual. So you're a bastion of repressed hate. And then have one person bump into you at Target and you take a rack and hit them over the head with it. And you wonder, why did I go off like that? Because you've been trying to be so friggin' good, not allowing yourself to feel all your feelings as if something is wrong with them. So you give yourself some thoughts to make you feel those feelings, and then you don't let yourself feel it because it's not spiritual to feel it. So you give yourself some more thoughts to give you the same feeling, to give you another chance to feel it. So you have one anger thought, another anger thought, another anger thought. Why? Because right now you just want to feel angry. But you won't allow this thought. This isn't a good angry thought. Oh, I think I'll try that anger thought. No, that's not good enough either. So it's not. So we're not letting ourselves feel the feeling that we're having the thought about. And that's how we jam ourselves up.
That's so good.
That is the truth.
That is the truth.
That is the truth.
That is the truth.
And if you don't think it's the truth, I don't care.
I do think it's the truth.
That's how you know you can trust me, because I have no investment in you thinking anything other than what you think is right for you to think.
Tell it.
You know, it's like, I want my right to think what I want to think, no matter what that is. Why wouldn't I grant you your right in my mind to do the exact same thing, up to and including disagreeing with me all the time? People do it. It's ridiculous how easy my life could be if I would just do what I say. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so the last paragraph of this section says, the way to real love of heaven is open and easy. In fact, it is here. So who would go anywhere if peace of mind is already complete? That makes more sense to me. If I'm already happy, already satisfied, already content from within, where is there a need for me to go anywhere? What is it for me to do? I mean, I've already achieved the goal, right? So what do I do at that point? I follow the guidance I'm going to get from having this peace. And this guidance is going to send me into greater and greater levels of love and joy and happiness. So it'll look to people like I'm doing a lot of stuff. But I'm really not doing a lot of stuff. I'm just receiving a lot of stuff and letting myself experience it. Because now I have enough peace to listen to my guidance. My guidance only wants me to be happy, so it's always telling me what to do to make for happiness and love. So people just watch my experience continually expand, think I'm really trying to make it happen. I'm not making it happen. I'm just listening and following instructions to joy. Your life is the plan that you made up for you to get happy before you came here. Everything you've gone through from the day you were born was your own plan to help you reach the realization that you're an unlimited being. So there's been nothing that's ever happened to you your whole life that wasn't for your plan, for your own joy. I don't care what it looked like. So all you have to say at this point is, well, you know what? I feel a little bit